Hey guys, Bobby here, That Geek Dad, and I just want to give you my initial impressions of the iPhone 6 Plus. Now, I picked this up Friday morning in my area, so I've had about 2.5 days to kind of just go over it. And like I said, I just want to give you my initial impressions before I do a full review after I've had it for about a week's time. So first off, let's talk about the elephant in the room, and that's obviously the size. This is the big brother compared to the other iPhone, which has a 4.7-inch screen, and this one, as you can see, has a 5.5-inch screen. It is also full HD at 1080p, and it's tall. It's really tall, but it's also very thin. I'm going to turn it to its side. As you can see, it is very thin, a lot thinner than the 5 or 5S. And just to give an example of exactly how tall it is, I know a lot of my readers, we don't have an extra HTC One 8 or a Samsung Galaxy Note 3 lying around. So the best object I could find to give it in size comparison, and I know you're going to laugh, is a bag of microwave popcorn. Now, it's thinner width-wise than obviously from this, but as you can see, when I line it up, it's just about the same height. So if this is something you might been thinking of, or thinking, well, I might want to go with the smaller size, if you just have your regular average bag of popcorn around your kitchen, just pick it up and you'll be able to see, is this going to be too tall for me to hold? Now, obviously, like I said, it is thinner, so don't judge it on the width of the bag of popcorn, but more of the height. So, going back to its thin, it's almost too thin to hold by itself. That's why I bought one of these cases. It's just a clear one. It's just your regular average case. But when having it in the case, it seems a lot easier to hold. I have about, I guess, average size guy's hands. I wear a large size glove, winter gloves. So as you can see, when I have my hand around it, my fingers just barely get around. But because of how thin it is and how light it is, I'm always getting this fear that I might drop it, even though I'm one for seldomly ever dropping my phone. So this is one I would highly recommend getting some type of case with it, just to add a little bit of thickness and definitely grip when using the phone. Another thing about the phone here is the camera. I've taken a few shots here and there. I haven't used the two-tone flash yet, but I have taken some pictures in low light and some pictures in regular sunlight, and those will be in my full review. And the pictures have turned out great so far. The autofocus is very fast, very, very fast indeed. I would actually even say on par with the LG G3 that I had when it comes to the speed of the autofocus. Battery life has been exceptional. The iPhone 6 Plus almost has a 3,000 milliamp battery, again comparable to the LG G3. And right now it is about 1 o'clock. I took this off its charger at 6:30, and I've had about 3.5 hours of screen time. I've used it quite a bit today, mainly prepping for this video. And I'm not sure if you're able to tell. Let me see if I can get it into focus here. That it is at 71%, and that's with about 3.5 hours of screen time. This weekend I was using it a lot, especially to check fantasy football scores, see what my friends are doing on social media, and even yesterday when I pulled it off at about 8 o'clock and I didn't charge it at all during the day, I got all the way up to 11 o'clock before I put it on the charger, and it was only down to 43%. So this phone is definitely going to last you a while, if not even maybe into the next day before you even have to charge it. So if you're a traveler, this is a great option. Some other side notes. Since Friday, I haven't used my tablet at all. I have an iPad mini, and with this phone, there's almost no reason for me to use it, whether I'm just sitting on the couch or in bed. I've just used my phone. I really haven't touched my iPad mini at all. It does have a speaker, and it's actually a pretty loud one. It's the loudest for an iPhone yet, and I've used a 4S, 5 and 5S. Here's right here, as you can see it. It's loud. I would say it's definitely on par with the G3, which had for a back-facing, speaker. It was really, really loud. But obviously, this can't hold a candle to the HTC One, even last year's model, and this year's model, the One 8, with the front-facing stereo speakers. So that's it, guys. Like I said, I just wanted to give you my initial impressions just over the weekend using the phone. I'm going to go back and use it probably for about a week more before I put up a final review of everything about the iPhone 6 Plus. All I ask is that you please like and subscribe to my videos. And if you want to comment down with any questions that you have about the phone or what you specifically would like to see tested, I'll try to incorporate those into my review, and I'll definitely get back to you with replies to any of your questions. Again, this is Bobby, That Geek Dad, and I'll see you guys later.